nighttime light and dusty glow that bring the heated fireflies. Oh, I'd run.
According to his notes, Stiles wants me to go find him some volunteers or pack my bags. I don't think meeting him will change his mind. Ouch! Hot! Charles's mother certainly is involved. Must be nice to have someone who actually gives a crap. Convenient of her to include a health fair flyer. That works. Wouldn't do any good to put that in the letter. Now I can seal it and it's ready to go. Now I can finish the trick and put the letter back. Hey, Homer, do you happen to know if that payphone over there works for international calls? I was thinking about calling my mom.
Couldn't say.
That's all right. I'll go check. See ya.
Damn it! What's your secret? I haven't been able to get as much as a hello out of the boy, and there you are, jabting away.
Well, you know, you get really close to people when you work together. But you have to be gentle with Charles. He's so inexperienced.
You're diabolical.
I know. So are you coming tonight, or do I have Charles all to myself? Funny thing about virginity, it's such a temporary state.
Satan incarnate. Are you sure this is safe?
Would I steer you wrong?
All right, I'll be there. Oh, what fun.
That won't work. That won't work. That won't. That won't. That won't work. That won't. That. 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 That won't work. It's definitely a Daedalus Club box. It has their logo, but how do I open it? There's no problem finding water around here, if I need it. Water from the fountain. It worked! That must be a clue to the next location. It has the Christchurch coat of arms in it, so it must be around here somewhere. That must be a clue. Guess I'd better look around more closely. don't see anything there. I don't see anything suspicious. Nothing. Nothing. Looks like normal plant stuff to me. I don't see anything there. Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Looks like normal plant stuff to me. Looks like normal. Nothing. There's a big meadow out that way. Nothing unusual. I don't see. Looks like. Looks like that dirt has been freshly dug. That flag has the Daedalus Club logo on it. I think there's something down there. It's a piece of the ideogram and a beer coaster. The beer coaster must be a clue to the next location. Nothing unusual. Looks like normal. I don't see anything there. I don't... No point going in there right now. No point going in there. Someone takes good care of this place. This has to be a clue to the next location. I guess it means I'm looking for a pub, but which one? I still need to find a few more of these pieces of gold. It looks like they'll form an image when I have them all. I don't see anything. I don't see any. I don't see nothing unusual. Looks like that's where I found a piece of the Betrayer's Prize ideogram. There's a big meadow out that way. The Daedalus Club, London. I will get there, one way or another. The Daedalus... This has to be a clue to the next location. I guess it means I'm looking for a pub, but which one? There's a cathedral and a dining hall inside, apparently. I don't need to go in there right now. It says there's a garden on the right, too. I don't need to use the phone booth right now.
Good day, Miss Everett.
Hi. I'm looking for a pub, and Windy Dog does go with the theme of the riddle. I've already done fire, water, and earth, so wind would be next, but they're closed. I may have to finish this riddle tomorrow. I still need to find a few more of these pieces of gold. It looks like they'll form an image when I have them all. This has to be a clue to the next location. It's a naked guy with wings on his hat. I think it's a statue of Mercury, the Roman messenger. I'd rather use my cell phone. Less traceable that way. She seems nice enough. I don't see anything there. This is a Daedalus Club. Not sure whose room. These must have been patients of the clinic. Interesting selection of cases. If I ever, actually get along with Dr. Dredd, I'd love to ask him about it. This doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. I guess Dr. Stiles and Mrs. Dalton aren't big on music. Mostly older stuff, but someone likes the blues. They can't be all bad. Well, he's a charmer. Well, He's a charmer. Don't get too comfortable, Houdini. No point going in there right now. I don't see anything there. A girl traveling on a... Nothing unusual. I don't... Looks... There's a big meadow out that way. I don't have time for a... No point going in there right now. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I gotta put some money back in the till. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I gotta put some money back in the till. I don't see anything there. Nothing. Looks. I don't see. I don't. I don't. I don't need to go inside. I've got some good targets right out here. Homer's Iliad. Getting her to join was easier than I expected. Weird, but easy. I don't see any. Looks like normal plants. Nothing. I don't see any. I don't see. Looks. Nothing. I don't. Looks like. I don't need a drink right now. Oxford Police Department. Gee, that's reassuring. It's a card for a psychologist. Now that's a phone number I'd have handy. You never know when you'll go stark raving mad. That calendar is out of date. No reason to call there at the moment. No reason to call. No reason to call. No reason to. They're well stocked for just 2 people. I suppose there must have been a lot more living here once upon a time. That computer is ancient. It might as well be an abacus. Nice couple. They look... It's locked. It's another piece of the ideogram. Hello?
Get back here immediately. You're late.
Maybe you have the wrong person. This is not normally my phone.
I know exactly who this is. We have a lot to do to prepare for tonight. Get back here at once.
Dr. Stiles? Look, I've got 4 people, but I still need 2 more. If you give me an hour.
You found 4 volunteers.
Yes, it wasn't easy.
That's enough. I had another student called to volunteer today, and you'll be the 6th.
Oh, what?
Now get back here at once.
Wonderful. Now instead of finding suckers, I am one. Okay, so I'm a little bit freaked here. Damn all those stupid stories. If he's some kind of monster, I can just leave, right? Right. I'm a fast runner. Come on, Samantha, suck it up. Dr. Stiles?
Didn't your mother tell you it's not polite to stare?
I'm sorry.
The stairs are behind you. Leave now if you can't do better than that.
No, I thought you'd be old or something. Mrs. Dalton said... never mind.
You kept me waiting. Bad way to start your tenure here, Miss... What the hell is your name, anyway?
Sam Everett. What the hell is yours?
I'll take that as a rhetorical question. If you don't know who you're working for, you really are a fool. What's your area of study?
English Lit?
Appropriately worthless.
Yeah, well, I considered studying acts of war, but I failed the howitzers test. That gets a lot of freshmen, I'm told.
Where did you get this?
A jumble sale in a village outside Liverpool. I like old things. Why?
My mother wore a necklace identical to this one. It was probably given to charity after her death. How bizarre. I've had to make most of the preparation myself. That's why I pay you, because your time can be wasted on menial tasks mine can't. Next time, come when I ask, or don't bother showing up at all.
Next time? So I have the job?
As if I had nothing better to do than to try out new assistants.
In that case, I'd like a room, board, and £100 a week. First week paid in advance.
Are you quite insane?
You'll practically have me full-time since I'll be living here. You can run me ragged. Menially speaking. Besides, you don't have time to look for someone else.
Make these beds. The linens are on the counter. I'll return at 1:45. When the students arrive, make sure they know what to expect before bringing them down here.
But you haven't told me anything about tonight.
Inform them about me.
Do we get a last request stock? How about an appeal? I have a wife and kids to support, you know. Okay, not really, but I have a grandmother who liked me once. Yeah, it was 1989.
Sit still. This isn't going to hurt. These machines are about as painful as X-rays, and far less carcinogenic.
I trust you, Dr. Stiles.
Good. This will require nothing from any of you except a bit of imagination. Now, I want you to relax. Relax, lay back, and close your eyes. You're not going to fall asleep, but you will be deeply, deeply relaxed. Let go of all thoughts, all tensions. Let go of everything but the sound of my voice. You're standing in a field, and your eyes are closed. It's night, and the air is chilly. You're a little cold in the athletic suit you have on, but you know you'll be warming up soon. You smell freshly mown grass on the night breeze. Your eyes remain closed as you reach up in a stretch. Up and up, fingers reaching for the sky. You feel the pull all the way down your arms, your sides, your legs, all the way to your toes. Take a deep breath of cold air and push higher. Hold it and exhale. Swing your arms down. Relax. In a moment, you will open your eyes and see that you're at Horsepath Track. You came here for a night run. Your muscles are in need of a run, and you're looking forward to this immensely. When you open your eyes, you will see that it is a clear night. The field is lit with incandescent light from the lampposts, and the track is a dark, muddy red. You have the entire place to yourself. Now, in your mind, open your eyes and begin, very slowly at first, very easily, to run.
That experiment made me so relaxed. I slept like a log. That bed doesn't suck either.
Oh, you're up. I was about to go and wake you.
Good morning, Mrs. Dalton. Smells wonderful.
So, you're still here then?
Still here.
You got on all right with Dr. Stiles?
He's a toad, but I've dealt with worse. It's fine.
Glad I am to hear it. He needs things done, and seems like you could use the job.
Why? Did he say something about me?
Well, not to me. He's not even up yet. He doesn't sleep at night, you know. Sometimes I don't see a lick of him before noon.
Sorry to hear that. Did he leave instructions for me?
Well, he might have done down in the lab. Oh, and someone left this paper on the step this morning. Must have been a mistake. We don't take paper. You have it if you like.
Thanks. That was delicious. Horse path track? That's the track we imagined last night. How weird. This is not good. I need to look into this. I need to look into this horse path track thing. I need to look into the... She's selling wildflowers. Hi. I'll take a bunch of flowers.
God bless you, miss.
Now I've got a flower for you. Ready?
Oh, isn't that lovely? Beautiful. Thank you, miss.
Don't stay out here too long, will you? You'll catch a cold.
Oh, God bless you.
Hello, miss.
Hi. That's a curious piece. It's not every day you see a wishing horn.
It's all right, love. Just a bit of fun, eh?
Barrel of laughs. I don't know a lot about horns, but that doesn't look right. I think there's a piece missing. They don't look like the Daedalus Club type. They don't look like the Daedalus Club. Hi, my name's Sam. Can I bother you for a minute?
I doubt that you could bother me, a nice-looking girl like you. But I'm all ears if you want to try.
Cute gimmick with that horn. Do many tourists fall for it?
Do you mean the wishing horn? It isn't a gimmick. The horn was on the captain's boat. It was blown at any sign of danger. See, the captain still haunts this place. And if you blow the horn, his spirit will come to you. And if you speak your wish, he might just grant it.
Like I said, cute. Not very sanitary, though.
Not a bit of it. I soaked the mouthpiece in 100 proof all day. Cleanest damned spot in all of England.
Is there something missing from the horn, like a mouthpiece?
I told you I soaked it in 100 proof all day, didn't I?
Can you tell me about the pub? Curious name, the Windy Dog.
Well, you see, it was named after the digestive problems of the original owner's pet.
Ha ha.
No, I'm just joshing you. It was named for a ship, you know. The founder was a retired sea captain.
Do you know the Daedalus Club? Is this pub in one of their riddles?
Daedalus Club? Couldn't tell you a thing about that, lass. Here you be.
Gee, thanks.
Told you she wasn't stupid.
That a girl! The captain was sure to hear that.
Go on.
I want a piece of gold.
Piece of gold? What the hell is that? If it's money you want, ask for £100. Crikey.
Whatever happened to love? That's what I'd like to know.
Thought you looked the type. There's your piece of gold, and a little something extra.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Good luck.
The postcard says the trial of Archbishop Cranmer, Christchurch Cathedral. I just need one more piece of gold. No point going in. I guess a church could be a place where souls choose their fate.
And so the cathedral was... Yes, may I help you? You're a little early for the guided tour, but if I can be of assistance...
Oh no, I'm not really visiting for now. I'm not with a guided tour anyway.
Really? Maybe you could help me then. Ask me some questions about the cathedral, like you're a tourist.
Well, I guess I can. So what about this altar over there?
It's almost as old as the cathedral itself, and it features a triptych where some say Judas the Betrayer appears. It is rather unlikely, but this theory is based upon the fact that this character has a small purse attached to his belt.
How old is the cathedral?
Henry VIII officially opened it in 1546 under the name of Ecclesia Christi Cathedralis Oxoniensis.
And what can you tell me about these stained glass windows?
There are many stained glass windows in the cathedral, and we have one of the few specimens of flaming heart angels in Western England, just right here.
Anything else special about the cathedral?
The cathedral was the smallest in the United Kingdom until 1905, when the previous parish churches became cathedrals on their own. Birmingham took the title then, and nowadays it's Derby Cathedral.
So I guess you've done pretty well.
Really? Oh, thank you, miss.
There's something under there. Sounds echoey. Sounds. I wonder what this does. I did not expect that. It's a baptism pool. The postcard says the trial of Archbishop Cranmer, Christchurch Cathedral. It's a baptism. It's a baptism.
Hey, it's the head lab rat.
Don't call us that. Where have you been, Sam? We've been trying to find you for an hour. I checked in the lobby, and your name wasn't in the register.
Oh, damn. It's the Sam thing. They always have me listed as a boy.
I thought of that. There are no Everetts at St. Edmund Hall, and I thought you said...
After the divorce, I went to my mother's name. Then I changed my mind again. Why don't I just give you my cell phone number?
Cool, I'll take it. That will give me a grand total of 3 on my contact list.
555-7866.
557-2496.
Got that one. Got it. Did you get mine?
555-2234.
I don't have one. I don't get a lot of calls.
Yes, well, how can you, darling, when you don't have a phone?
Can we get back to the point? Did you read Ox Stew today? About what happened at the track? Maybe Styles has some kind of secret power generator hooked up to our brains. I mean, did you get a look at him? He's like a refugee from a Dark Shadows convention.
He is not.
He is not.
You have to admit it's bizarre. And my legs are actually sore today. As if I really did run last night.
Now that you mention it. Yeah, mine too.
Really? Let me see.
The truth is, we don't know what Styles is doing. He could be capable of anything. Unless you know Sam. You do know him well, right?
Yes, you got us all into this. You wouldn't have recruited us unless you trusted the man.
Of course. I've known Dr. Styles for... sheesh, a while now. I'm sure this whole thing is just a coincidence. But if it'll make you feel better, I'll do some checking around before we go back tonight.
Well, as long as you're volunteering. Try the library. I hear they have books there and stuff.
Shall we meet back here? What time?
Noon? I'll let you know what I find out.
Don't let us down, Samantha.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Charles. I don't need to go inside. Ten to 1, he's not an Oxford student. Looks like a headbanger to me. Hey.
Hey.
I heard something happened out here. Damn, that is freaky.
Yeah. You a student?
Me? Hell no.
Well, that's all right then. I'm sick and tired of those spooners trying to tell me I've lost my mind. They wasn't here, was they?
They always think they know everything.
And that's straight up. I'm Eddie.
I'm Sam. You were here when that happened then?
Yeah.
So what was it? A bunch of spooners messing about?
Yeah. I think you can handle the truth. Because no one else can.
Screw 'em, right? I've got an open mind.
All right. You ready? I was here, painting lines on the track. Every few months I gotta do it. Had my headphones on, you know. Rocking out.
Yeah?
All of a sudden, bam, like that. I'm in the middle of this wind. I'm in a huge cloud of dirt, right? It was moving too. The little pebbles and shit stinging me. It was like one of them cyclones or something.
No way.
Scared the crap out of me. See, I can't breathe, can I? So I legged it. Can't see nothing. Finally, I gets out of it, onto the grass.
A cloud of dust, like a dust storm?
Yeah. So then I looks back at the track. Them lines were there. Just like that. Hey, up. You want to know what I think?
Yeah, I do.
You heard of crop circles, right? Well, this was just like that crap. Only I saw it happen. I think it was aliens. I swear to God.
Did you see anything else at all?
My eyes are all clogged from the dust. I don't know.
What? You did see something else, didn't you? Come on, Eddie. We're cool, right?
Look, I ain't said this to nobody, but there was something on the track.
What?
I saw the funnel still going round. This cloud of just chaos, right? Dust and pebbles and shit whirling around. Like something from a sci-fi movie. The thing is, it was following the track.
What do you mean, following the track?
I mean, I saw it turn the bleeding corner. Who ever heard of wind doing that?
Did you hear anything? Maybe the sound of a motor?
Nah, no. Anyway, I had my pod cranked.
How long was it from the time the wind hit you till you saw the lines?
Oh, smart, ain't ya? That's the thing. Couldn't have taken me more than 5 minutes, maybe 10 max to get clear of it. And them lines was already painted when I look back. In all that dust too. Oh, you tell me how that's possible.
No way they could have been there before? It must have been pretty dark out.
You see them lights? Oh, have a look. I would have seen him.
Maybe you passed out for a while. You said you couldn't breathe.
Oh, you sound like Mr. Gerald, my boss, bloody wanker. Look, I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, I'm not God Almighty, am I? But that ain't the way I remember it.
What time did all this come down?
Maybe past. I came in at 11. It took me a bit to get the paint mixed and stuff.
Hey, Eddie. Thanks, man. You're pretty cool.
Yeah. Anytime. See you around.
See ya. I suppose Eddie could be right about the time. Magicians have been known to pull off big stunts in minutes, but not without a lot of planning and practice. Someone knew what they were doing. I'd better see what I can find out about the skilled magicians in this area. That's an elaborate pattern. Someone went to a lot of trouble. Damn! You need a student ID to use the library. Whatever happened to freedom of information? Probably some famous graduates. It's a paper shredder. That reference librarian is keeping an eagle eye on this barricade. Helena! Helena!
What are you doing? Why don't you come inside?
I didn't expect to find you in the library. How hard can art history be?
Hard enough. But if you want to know why I'm here, Charles Ettington.
Well, good luck with the stalking. I left my ID in my room. Can I swipe yours?
No, you'll get me expelled, goth girl. Besides, walking is good exercise.
Come on! Just one swipe. I'll do it so no one can see.
No! I had to go twice to get a decent picture on my ID. I'm not going to risk getting it confiscated.
You can do that? Get your ID redone?
I told them I lost it. What can they say? I had no choice. The picture was hideous.
That bad, huh? Hard to believe. Do you still have the old ID? Let me see.
It's awful.
Let me see.
The second one is much better. Don't you agree? God! I didn't think it was that hideous. I'll burn it when I get back to my room. Well, I think the new one is much better.
That trick doesn't fit the situation. Huh, I like that one. I don't think that really... Huh, I like that. That trick does... I could use this illusion to trick Helena out of her ID, but I need to get a noisemaker first. Hi, Mephistopheles.
Miss Everett, how kind of you to visit.
I was going to buy a few things today. For my nephew. He's just starting out.
Your nephew has good taste. I still find those items useful myself. Take what you need and pay me on the way out.
Thanks. This discrete device will play the associated sound when pressing the button on its remote controller. The bread and butter. A little switch on the back of the box allows you to control whether the devil pops out or not.
What can I do for you today, Miss Everett?
Mind if I ask a few questions?
The asker always reveals more than the one who answers. Ask away.
Are you a member of the Daedalus Club?
If I were a member, I'd be sworn by oath not to reveal the name of any member, and that would include myself. Do you know what the penalty is for breaking an oath?
No. What?
Having your eye plucked out.
I hope that's not the kind of trick you pull for the tourists.
It's pretty convincing with a bit of stage blood.
Is it true that every member of the Daedalus Club once pulled off a grand game?
Oh, yes. It doesn't matter who you know or how successful you might be. Even CIA code breakers have to create a game.
There are CIA code breakers in the Daedalus Club?
Certainly. It's about the game in all its forms, though magic and illusion play a large role, naturally.
Naturally. So, can you tell me more about what a grand game is exactly?
I suppose I might tell you about some of the famous games of the past, those that became so well known they can't really be considered secret anymore.
Do you think it's possible that someone could be running a grand game in Oxford? Right now?
Is it possible?
Well, not me.
Not me.
You have my attention. Tell me about some of the famous grand games.
Let's see. There was the successful TV illusionist. He was famous for making large things disappear.
You mean...
No names, please. As it happens, one of his most legendary stunts was to make the Statue of Liberty disappear from the New York harbor for 30 minutes.
I remember that.
It wasn't just for the TV cameras. That feat was a bid for entry to the Daedalus Club.
No way! Did he get in?
Remember the eye, my dear. Remember the eye.
Tell me about another grand game.
This one caused quite a scandal. Tiffany's in London had a window display of a ring called the Crensfield Star. The pink diamond in this ring was worth millions.
Yeah?
One day, the Tiffany's manager noticed that the ring was gone. The security guards remembered a well-dressed, frail old lady who had stopped to ask questions. Within hours, the theft was all over the news, and the police were searching the city. They kept getting strange tips about this little old lady, and were led on a merry chase. It was on the news all day, getting more and more bizarre.
But...
What is it?
Did they really steal the ring?
My dear, do you think the Daedalus Club would accept a thief? Let me finish the story. No, in the end, the ring was found the next morning, in Scotland Yard, in the cup of coffee of the chief detective on the case.
Oh, that is awesome! With my luck, though, I'd end up in jail.
There's always risk in a great game. Managing it is the sign of a master, but it's not a stunt I would recommend to you, no.
Any more grand games you can tell me about?
Just one more, I think. This was a game a potential member designed for his wife. She was a twin and had been separated from her sister when they were small. The man found the twin and plotted a way for the two women to meet. One of the sisters was an antique collector and the other worked for Sotheby's. He designed a beautiful game that had them both tracking down pieces of an ancient chess set until the quest brought them together. A lovely piece of work. And touching, very delicately done.
I see what you mean. There are all kinds of games.
Perhaps someday you will invent yet another kind, Miss Everett. I look forward to it.
I picked up a few things. I need to pay you before I go.
I know what you took. £12, please.
Neat trick, that one.
Merely a shopkeeper's necessity, Miss Everett. Enjoy your day.
Thanks, I will. I could use that trick, but I need to place something in the environment first. I'm not getting into the library without a student ID. Guess it's time to scare one up. I'm not getting into the library without a student ID. There. Helena! Helena! Hey.
What?
I actually like the first photo better. It's the way you were sitting.
You're hallucinating. Show me.
No, it was a trick at the light. The first one really is awful. God. Ooh. You're right. You should burn it. In fact...
Why did you do that?
You said you were gonna burn it. I'm sorry. Did you want it?
So kind of you to spare me all that tedious labor. God, you're a freak. And I thought I was bad.
Hi.
How may I be of service?
Where can I find information about the professors here at Oxford?
Ah, that depends. To whom do you refer?
Dr. David Stiles, neurobiology.
Start with the library catalogue. You can access it on the computers over there.
If I had to search through all this, I'd never see daylight again. There must be a way to look up something specific. Stacks of blank paper. I don't need any right now, but it's nice to know Oxford is generous with office supplies. Thank God Helena is the vainest creature on the planet. That's all I've got to say. Probably some famous... If I had to search through... I don't have anything to ask her about right now. I just need one more piece of gold. Dr. David Stiles and his wife Laura Edmonthorpe Stiles left a fundraising dinner in Oxford last evening and were driving home when their car was hit broadside. According to eyewitnesses, the second vehicle was hurtling down a crossroad at a tremendous speed. It ran a give way sign and plunged into... Laura Stiles was pronounced dead on the scene, and David Stiles was rushed.
Samantha, please. They're not coming home.
Come on, kid. Time to go.
If you're stuck, if you smart, refuse to share your side when you in that day.
Hi.
How may I be of service?
There's an article I need from a magazine. The computer said to ask you.
Name of publication and the date, please.
Scientific American, May 1997.
I apologize. We had 2 copies of that issue, but both are listed as missing.
Missing? How does that happen?
They might have been misfiled. They might have been stolen. In any case, I can't help you. You might try the Central Library in London.
How convenient. No point going in. Beautiful stained glass window. I especially like the bloody heart. Nice touch. Beautiful stain. Beautiful. I did not expect that. It's another piece of the ideogram. That's it. Now if I can just solve this rebus, I should be able to finish the game. Alice in Wonderland gift shop? I don't have any reason to go into Brasenose College. I prefer St. Edmund Hall. They're a lot friendlier over there.
Good day to you, miss.
Hello. It must be a real hoot watching tourists try to blow that horn. Hi, Mephistopheles.
Miss Everett, how kind of you to visit.
I need to pay for some items. There you go.
Your patronage is appreciated. Good day.
Bye.
County Elf.
Sorry, wrong number. Pretty nice view up here.
Hello?
Hi, is this the Daedalus Club?
Who? You've got the wrong number, sweetheart.
Dread Hill House, this is Sam speaking. Oh, no, that's okay. You don't need to send anyone else over. Dr. Stiles no longer needs an assistant. I mean, he's already hired someone else. No, not a student. It turned out a family member was available. A niece. So you can just close out that request. Yes, I am sure. All right? Thank you. I am so going to get busted. Mrs. Dalton might have answered that. God, I really should fess up. I can't. They'd hit the eject button in 10 seconds flat. Better give it some more time and show what I can do. I'd rather use my cell phone. It's locked. Not gonna happen. Not without a few sticks of dynamite, anyway. Nice effect seeing those faces look down at you from the darkness. Maybe I can incorporate something like that into my act. That's the woman from the portrait in the hall. 2002? Someone's a pack rat. I want to sort those files before Dr. Charm gets up. Straining me too awfully. My ass. I should keep my eyes open for that contractor's report. A little light reading? No thanks. That looks Victorian. Very cool. I could see that in my dressing room someday, when I'm famous. I could see that in my... There. The flowers are silly, I guess, but it makes me feel better. This is your brain on a blackboard. I want to sort those files. There, that was fast. And now I can snoop. What fun. It was nice of Dr. Stiles to spring for the super deluxe lobotomy beds. I better not touch Dr. Stiles' computer. He's not exactly the forgiving type. That's the fMRI equipment, supposedly harmless. I think I prefer those open, just so I have the illusion that I know what's going on. You never know when you're going to need a spare brain. Someone in the Stiles' family had a thing for stuffed birds. That one's just plain evil. It looks like a full-body medical scanner. Must have cost a fortune. Into wine much? This one wall probably costs more than I've made in the past 5 years. The door's locked. That must be where Dr. Stiles keeps his past victims. Oh boy. This doesn't look like it's... I think that's Dr. Stiles' room. It's a bit weird that our rooms are so close together. He can move. I'm not giving up my room. No way.
Hello.
Hey. I just found out what happened to Laura.
Everyone knows about the tragedy.
Well, I'm new to Oxford, and I didn't know. I'm really sorry.
You didn't ask him, did you? I hope to heaven, Samantha, that you weren't asking him painful questions.
No.
Well, don't. Poor man doesn't need to be reminded. Not that he isn't every day of his blinking life. But he can't stand people talking about it. That's why he won't let anyone come over here.
But this house is full of reminders. Laura's pictures are everywhere. Even that calendar is still set to 2002.
He won't let me change any of it.
I get it. He wants to be reminded of her, for his own self. But he can't bear to hear other people talk about it, because there's no way they can possibly understand. And anything they say just seems idiotic.
Maybe that's right, I don't know. In any case, I'd thank you to avoid the subject with him completely. Doesn't he have enough troubles on his mind already?
I don't need a drink right now. I don't need a drink right now. Mom and Dad. It's the only... Houdini sure is digging this room. He looks happy. Someone must read a lot. Looks Asian and seriously ugly. A demon? That'll help me sleep at night. She's both warm and disturbing, like a crazy mother or something. Ugh, no thanks. Looks like they're prepared for emergencies. Probably a good idea if Dr. Stiles is in this department. I don't see the point in taking a peek into their fridge. Definitely not my style. I'll leave them hanging here.
Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Samantha Everett. I'm working with Dr. Stiles.
Are you? You're not in the department.
No, I'm studying English Lit.
Well, that's Dr. Stiles' business. When you see him, remind him that I need that equipment receipt today.
I've only started to work for Dr. Stiles. I was hoping to find out more about him.
Well, it's not my place to talk about Dr. Stiles. I can tell you that Mr. Headley, he's the dean of the department. He was quite an admirer of Dr. Stiles. Naturally, we were all deeply saddened by what happened.
Can I get in to see Mr. Headley?
Absolutely not. He has a very tight schedule today.
That filing cabinet is off limits with Susan in the room. Way off. It's a copy machine. Mr. Headley might be able to tell me about Dr. Stiles, but I have to get past his assistant first. The nameplate on the door says Dr. Linkweller. On this floor are all the administration's offices, as well as the professors. Other floors are for classes mainly, so there's no need to go there. I don't think so. Playing with fire security doesn't seem to be a good idea. It really is a beautiful house. Nice to have a place to come home to. Patient case files. Nothing exciting in here. I should keep my eyes open for that contractor's report. Patient case files. The neurobiology department is looking for a report on an fMRI donation. This must be it. I should get this to Susan Whittier at the neurobiology department. I have something for you.
Oh my God. I gave up hope of ever laying eyes on this. The auditor's been hounding me for weeks. Thank you, Miss Everett.
My pleasure. Are you sure I can't get 5 minutes with Mr. Headley? I really would like to talk to him about Dr. Stiles.
All right, but only because you brought me that receipt. Thank God I can get the auditor off my back. Mr. Headley, I have a Miss Everett that would like a brief word. It's about David Stiles.
Send her in.
In you go.
Miss Everett, a pleasure to meet you. Won't you sit down?
Thanks. And thanks for seeing me.
I'm always happy to make time for David. I've heard from him too little of late. How is he?
Fine. Very self-directed.
Well, that's something. Are you a relative?
Me? No. I'm his assistant. He just hired me.
Did he? Interesting. How can I be of service, Miss Everett?
Could you give me some background on Dr. Stiles? I don't know much about him.
David Stiles was one of the brightest lights at Oxford. A truly brilliant and original thinker. He was the sort of man it was easy to envy. Wealth, a prestigious family name, good looks, a beautiful wife, effortless public success. Then there was the accident. A horrific, horrific thing. There's a poem by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief, so dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay.
That's beautiful. I wonder... Never mind.
We must be honest with each other, you and I, for David's sake. What do you wonder?
It's silly. I just wondered which is worse. To have been golden, to have had all that and lost it, or never to have had it at all.
Not at all. Perhaps David asks himself the same question.
I've heard rumors about Dr. Stiles. Students say people have disappeared during his experiments, and...
Stop. Don't repeat that nonsense in here, please.
Sorry.
No, it's only natural you would be concerned. He is your employer. There has been a lot of vicious gossip about David. But believe me, there's no truth in it.
Then how did it get started?
When someone is a little too successful, it inspires a lot of green-eyed spite. Should that paragon fall, let's just say there are certain people who love nothing more than to get out their knives and gather round the carcass. Of course, David hasn't helped himself any. If he insists on living like a hermit in that house, people are bound to believe the worst.
So you're convinced that Dr. Stiles poses no danger? No danger to, say, students who are participating in one of his experiments?
Absolutely not. He may be on leave, but he's still a valued member of this department. I've reviewed his case personally. There's nothing physically wrong with David Stiles.
You mentioned that certain people were jealous of Dr. Stiles and might have spread the rumors. I don't suppose you'd tell me who. It might be good for me to know in case I run into them.
No, I don't think we need to discuss that.
Okay. Are you aware that Dr. Stiles is conducting an experiment right now?
Of course. He had to submit a plan to the university, standard procedure. Frankly, I was happy to see him working again.
Oh, that reminds me. Dr. Stiles wanted me to pick up a copy of the experiment plan he submitted. He misplaced his copy.
I think, young lady, that Dr. Stiles will have to call me and ask for that himself.
I'll tell him.
It's been a pleasure, Miss Everett, but I really must get back to work.
Thanks, Mr. Headley. You've been a big help.
I only wish the best for David. I hope you'll treat him well and be a support. He allows so few people near him.
I'll do my best.
Goodbye.
Bye. I want to find out who David's enemies are inside the neurobiology department. I should snoop around in David's files. Dr. Stiles asked me to get a copy of his experiment plan. The one he filed with the department, he misplaced his copy.
I'm afraid Dr. Stiles will have to come by himself for something like that. Or telephone. We don't give those kind of documents out to students.
But I'll tell him. Oh, Mr. Headley asked if you would bring him a cup of coffee.
Did he? That's odd. Mr. Headley gets his own coffee.
Damn, she took the key. I need to find a way to snatch it somehow. I guess not everyone in the department is a fan of Dr. Stiles. At least, that's what Mr. Headley says. Is there anyone in particular I should watch out for?
Mr. Headley doesn't tolerate departmental gossip. And neither do I.
Ah. She keeps the key to the filing cabinet in that cup. I could try to take it with sleight of hand, but she's a real hawk. This will require something a little more devious. She keeps the key to the file. This will require... Looks almost as sharp as a knife. Looks almost as sharp as a knife. She keeps the key to the filing cabinet. This will require... I don't think that really applies here. That key is missing.
What?
Yeah, see?
What on earth? You didn't take it, did you?
Me? Why would I want it? You have a spare, I hope.
At my flat.
That sucks.
It even blows.
I can get Susan out of the room with this trick, but I'll need to get set up for it first. I can get Susan out of the... Looks almost as sharp as a knife. Good. Now I just need something to hold it in place. Looks almost as sharp as a knife. Now it's ready to go. I'm all set for this trick, but one thing worries me. That Susan won't be gone long enough for me to do what I need to do. I don't want to get caught snooping around. If she finds this, she might return to her office too soon. I think this first aid kit needs to disappear. Abracadabra! Wouldn't it be nice? That's not an obvious place to look for the first aid kit. Good. I only need to set up the first part of the trick. Ouch!
What happened?
I cut myself. Ow! Do you have disinfectant or something?
I'll get the first aid kit.
Found it. If Susan finds this missing, she'll know I took it. I should fix that if I have time. This looks pretty legit, actually. Who knew you could get most of the benefits of exercising just from imagining it?
I apologize for the delay. You'd think grown students would be above silly pranks.
Really?
All right, then. Let me see it.
You mean, touch it? Oh God, sorry. I'm such a baby about stuff like this.
For heaven's sake, it has to be dealt with.
I'll do it. It'll be better that way, trust me. Is that a first aid kit? I'll take it to the bathroom and do it myself. Thank you so much.
As you like. Just don't drip blood in the hall, please.
Hey, excuse me. Hello? Hi, you're Malik, right? You're in Dr. Stiles' experiment.
Shh. What do you want?
What's the big secret?
Nothing. I don't like everyone knowing my business.
I just wanted to talk for a minute about Dr. Stiles.
All right. But I have class in 10 minutes, so it will have to be fast.
Since you're in the neurobiology department, you must have known Dr. Stiles before the experiment.
Known of him, yes.
You heard about him from people in the department?
Do you have any idea who Stiles is? He is, or was, one of the most famous neurobiologists in the history of the field. I studied him in high school. So yes, I guess I know something about him. Or at least I know the man he used to be, when he was a part of this department.
Dr. Stiles is still a part of the department, isn't he? He had to submit an experiment plan to Mr. Headley.
Or maybe technically. But everyone knows he's suffered brain damage in the accident and is no longer competent.
Believe me, he's in possession of all his wits. In fact, he has a few I'd like to extract myself.
Then why has he stopped teaching? Why has he not published since the accident?
He lost his wife?
So, a wife is a wife.
Stop, please. Your compassion is making me all teary-eyed.
Death is a part of life.
Maybe he couldn't face everyone feeling sorry for him all the time and asking about the accident over and over, and then expecting him to have completely forgotten about it in 3 months, and calling him crazy if he hasn't.
Stiles ordered to the world, to his students, to continue his work.
Says who?
Think what you like.
What did you think of the experiment last night?
Strange. And surprising.
Last night was strange, wasn't it? What's the point of imagining exercising?
That wasn't strange. Research has shown that imagining exercising causes the brain to generate the same impulses to the muscles and the nervous system as actually exercising, providing almost the same health benefits. It's big news for healthcare, especially for disabled people. There are a lot of studies being done on the subject right now.
So what was strange about the experiment?
I need to get to class.
Come on, you said strange. Why?
Just to finally meet Dr. Stiles. And that mask. That basement.
It is rather dramatic.
But the strangest thing was that, despite all of that, I... Never mind.
What?
He seemed normal. I was expecting... I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual about Stiles' equipment?
No.
Nothing at all?
It was a standard fMRI setup. A good one. It's unusual to have a system that expensive in a private home, but otherwise, it's non-invasive. Harmless, as he said.
What made you sign up for the experiment?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, what made you sign up for the experiment?
It's not a crime. I could use the money. I'm late for class. I have to go.
Hey, we're meeting at the St. Edmund Quad at noon. Stop by, or not. I don't have any reason to go into Brasenose College. Hi, Mephistoff.
Miss Everett.
Oh, hello, Sam. Can I get you anything?
Not right now, thanks. Someone modernized an old fireplace. Cool idea. Scientific articles and stuff. Patient case file. Interesting. This is signed by a bunch of people in the neurobiology department. I should see if I can find a personnel list to compare it with. Nothing exciting in here. Nothing exciting. Nothing. Scientific articles and stuff. This should be enlightening. Dr. Stiles writes well, but I don't believe in psi powers or the paranormal or any of that stuff. Nothing exciting in nothing exciting. Scientific articles, nothing exciting. Patient case files. Patient case. Something written by Dr. Abraham Linkweller. This might be interesting. Wow. This looks like a very pointed attack on Stiles' Scientific American article. That had to hurt. Wow. This lists everyone in the department. It's an old phone list of the staff in the neurobiology department. Nothing exciting in... Not gonna happen.
Hello.
Hey! That computer is ancient. These must have been patients at the clinic. Interesting selection of... Nice couple. They look happy. I know absolutely nothing about neurobiology. Might be interesting to learn, though. It's locked. It doesn't look like anyone's used that fireplace. I think that's a Bentley under there. Nice. The bike will have to wait until I've got a bit more cash. I think that's Dr. Style. He can move. I'd rather use my cell phone. This doesn't look... Interesting. That was almost too easy. I feel guilty for taking his money. What happened at the track was definitely weird. I better do some checking up on Styles. One of those blonde and elegant types. In other words, nothing like me. I'd rather use my... Look at that statue of a veiled woman. That's not something you'd want to run into while stuck. It was nice of Dr. Stiles to spring for the super deluxe lobotomy beds. That's the fMRI. I better not touch. I think I prefer those. Nothing exciting. The shape of some of those is a little odd. I wonder if they had abnormal brains. That's not something you'd want to run into while stuck.
Oh, hello, Sam. Can I get you anything?
Not right now, thanks. That calendar is out of date. Oxford Police Department. Gee, that's reassuring. It's a card for a psychologist. Now that's a phone number I'd have handy. You never know when you'll go stark raving mad. Carfax Tower is high above high... A lion and unicorn. The architecture in England almost makes up... He's campus security. Interesting choice in headwear.
Good day to you, miss.
Hello. They don't look like the Daedalus... The Daedalus Club, London. The postcard says the trial of Archbishop Cranmer, Christchurch Cathedral. That's not right. That's not right.
Congratulations on mastering the game. Here is your reward.
Wow, this is amazing. I solved my first Daedalus Club riddle. How cool is that?
Oh, hello, Sam. Can I get you anything?
Not right now, thanks. I think that's Dr. Stiles' room. He can move. I guess none of these rooms have been used since the clinic closed. I guess not. I wonder why Mrs. Dalton keeps cash lying around. Then again, no one ever comes in here but me. I've been to a lot of places on that globe. It would be nice to stop moving for a while. Now that I know the clinic doesn't see patients anymore, this is even creepier. Nice thing to have in your living room. It's locked. The door's locked. No reason to call there at the moment. No reason to... No reason to call there at the... I don't need to go inside. I like that statue. It looks like something you'd see at a Halloween supply shop, except it's real. Cool tower. I wonder what it was used for. I think that's a Bentley under there. Nice. These look old and a bit moldy. I'd rather use my cell. I put up with an awful lot to keep that bed. I'm so over sleeping on the ground or in cars.
Oh, hello, Sam.
Not right now. It looks a bit gloomy out there. Cool candelabra. All I need is a nightgown and a stormy night, and I could play Jane Eyre. That's one grossly oversized table. Wow, those are up there. I think they're Viking heads. Someone seems to be taking good care of the plants. That was almost too easy. A good quality deck of cards. Some dusty old armor in there. Weird painting. A little light reading? It looks like a full-body medical scanner. Must have cost a fortune. It was nice of Dr. Stiles to spring for the super deluxe lobotomy beds. think that's Dr. Stiles. He can move. From what Mrs. Dalton said, Stiles decided to retire and close the clinic. Maybe he couldn't find enough abnormal types. It's an old phone list of the staff in the neurobiology department. I wonder why Dr. Stiles didn't clean some of this stuff out when he closed the clinic. It's kind of time warpish in here. A letter from the foster care department back in DC. I'm almost done reading it. Trey Gothic. I don't need a towel is the most massive. I don't need a drink right. Pretty nice memento. I wonder what significance the London landmarks have.
Oh, hello, Sam.
Not right. No reason to call there. No reason to... No reason to call... No reason to call... No reason to...
This number is no longer available. Please check the number you are calling and try again. This number is no longer available.
Someone modernized an old... The beer coaster. Styles paid me a week in advance. It feels good not to be stone broke. Of course, that means I actually have to stay here for at least a week. That computer is... These must have been patients of the clinic. I think that's Dr. Stiles' room. It's a bit weird that our rooms are so close together. He can move.
Hello.
Hey! Nothing in that but China and... That velvet's a bit worn. Bet those chairs have been in this house a long time. Someone seems to be taking... This doesn't look like it's been...
Hello.
Hey! They're well stocked for just 2 people. Not gonna happen. The door's locked. "2002? Someone's a pack rat." That's the woman from the portrait in the hall. scientific articles and scientific. Nothing exciting. Nothing. Scientific. Patient. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. Nothing scientific. Nothing scientific. Scientific. Patient. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. Patient case. Scientific. The flowers are silly, I guess. A little light reading? No thanks. It's locked. Those gargoyles look like they were taken from an old building or something. That will have to do for now. Luckily, the library card reader doesn't care what the photo looks like. This looks pretty legit, actually. Who knew you could get most of the benefits of exercising just from imagining it? It really is a beautiful...